1 hit and 8 at-bats through 2 games. First pitch is in there with more than 2 for this OU lineup. And elevating the fastball there. And Brock is down on strikes. Volantis, a 7-pitch first frame. Swing and a miss. And that's the first strikeout victim for Cord Rager. Now guys want them. The 1-2 to Robbins. And Robbins sends it to Willits. What a play by the shortstop. His name is Jackson Willits. The glove, the arm, that's his game. Well done, kid. The second highest release point in college baseball. And it's on display there. But Willits comes up with a defensive gem and comes up with his first knock of the series. Performance in which they committed 3 errors. Another Oppo shot. LaChance plants it in right. And Willits will stop at second.
It's placed a lot. We'll get to that point.
And blowing it by the freshman there. He's got one fastball that's more the sinker and has developed a 4-seam at the top of the zone. This hit well by Dickerson and everybody halting. So 3 singles, 1 strikeout, and the bases are loaded.
Up 2-0.
And up the middle, Rodriguez will flip to Mendoza. The throw is high, so the runner is safe. A run also scores, in Oklahoma for the 2nd straight game strikes first. And this one is softly hit, but just in the right spot while I walk up the middle. That will score LaChance, and it's 2-0 Boomer Sooner. Speed on the bases here for OU. Wow, Tenney thought he had it. Volantis thought he had it. And this is chopped. Volantis is going to have to spin and throw, and he does. But damage is done. Single after single. Most of them to the opposite field from the right side. Oh, off the bag, fair ball. And that gets away from LaChance. So use the black combat. It's got the good juju. Up the middle. The backhand by Branch. The flip to Willits. Oh, LaChance cannot handle it. Hit to short. Willits coming up with it and wants second. And gets the final out.
I mean, my body's in great shape. Shout out to Tim. Oh, wait, Brock. Hi, baby. Shout out to Tim. My body's in really good shape. I feel good on the mound. And
Cam, you use the fastball. It is probably your dominant pitch, but there are times to get to it after this play.
Mendoza with the bare hand, and it finds some vacancy. Infield single there for Jackson Willits.
I try to not check it as much. I don't want to get too caught up in the analytical stuff.
Volantis gets the out at second. Runners on the corner, 1 down.
Lefty-lefty matchup.
Hurt OU last night in that situation. Popped up left side. Tenney, Becerra both looking for it, and Becerra will take it. 2 down. 1-2 to Dickerson. What a piece of hitting. Another Oppo knock. This drives in a run, and it's 3-0 Oklahoma, matching the lead they opened up with yesterday in game 2. No, just bury that one. Good luck. Strikeout number 3 for Dylan Volantis. But Oklahoma is able to add.
Get in this Texas lineup.
That's lifted. Ashton Larson was the hero of last night. What are we doing here?
Well, he went up to go get the foul ball up on the dugout and couldn't control it. It's called E-fan.
Well, that's who it needs to go to regardless.
That's a happy young man right there.
As he should be.
He's looking for somebody to celebrate with.
Yeah, look what I got. Check swing. And he went. Monsoor's down on strikes. That is strikeout number 2 for young Cord Rager. Ground ball. Past Branch. There's a knock from Mendoza. Here's the 1-1 to Tenney. And Tenney lifts it to left. Tenney is going to have a stroll around the bases. Home run number 7 on the season for the Notre Dame transfer. In center field like last night. Get some. Gorgeous swing. Robbins, the chopper, to Johnson. Johnson makes the throw on time.
Administration, so to speak, and come back from injuries and a lot of different things that you've been involved in. Just talk to us about what it means to be a Longhorn.
But all his stuff's really good. He throws it all for strikes. I mean, we got a sinker hit between that guy's legs there. Tanny throwing a rocket. There we go.
And that's how it's done. Luke, well done yourself. We appreciate the time.
Thanks, guys. Hook 'em.
That was close, but too high, and Becerra is on. 2-2. Man, that's a tough one to catch up to. 95 elevated. And that is hit sharply. But Rodriguez makes the play.
This is 1-6-3. Volantis gets a piece of this ball. It's an outstanding play. Watch this ball hit off his glove. Yes. And just got enough of it. As a hitter, you got to be going, what do I got to do?
Car wash now and get the high pressure wash to hose it off. As Volantis just hoses off Dayton the chance there for the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down over the left field fence last time. But someone's going to have to face Tinney this inning. Will it be Rager? Tinney was ready for it, but Walk was right there. Breaker over the glove of Becerra, and that is another clutch opposite field single for OU. This day and age, got that exactly right. Dickerson down on strikes for the SEC, and Georgia bats him in the 7th spot. Hey, it's another 2-strike Oppo single. The headline, the story of this game for Oklahoma. Jason Walk down swinging. Huge game for OU just to avoid the series sweep, and that plunks Trey Gamble, a leadoff hitter for the Sooners. Nowhere to put Camden Johnson. And he has walked in a run, shades of what Oklahoma did a night ago from the big fella. Filth! And Crossland gets out of it. OU does add another. And it's all Jackson Willits saying, yo, freshman, I got your back. Going into week number 3 with a 3-7-way tie atop the standings. And Willits, he knows how to play, man. He just sees Becerra. 2-2. Bottom of the zone, 97. Crossland got him. Hits this to center. Robbins will not be able to get to it. And it's a single fest. The 1-2. Straight gas, got him. Another strikeout at 97. He just oozes of potential. There's the heater, 96, same result. Young man fired up as he should be. 7 teams tied for first at 4-2 going into week number 3 as the Pac-Man comes up with a lace single to left field. Pack is off. Swing and a miss, throw down. Not in time. Heck of a job by Branch to bring that throw back. Got him. Xander Mercurius got him looking. Xander Mercurius and Ashton Larson. It does not go with the fastball. Larson draws the walk. Up the middle and through for Mendoza. Pack coming around to score. Larson trying to take third. He's going to be tagged out. Oh boy. Texas adds a run.
This is a base hit to center. And instead of going to the plate, they go in front of the runner. Larson gets out, but Pack scores.
Backstop for the Longhorns, 3-2. And this is rifled through the right side, and Camden Johnson is aboard. And the single fest continues. He's an elevate, celebrate guy. Runner in motion, nearly hit Brock, and easily slide in safely is Camden Johnson. And that sails to center field. And that's going to allow Johnson to move up, hit the brakes at third. In fact, it would have been huge runs to right field. Duplantier tracking back, makes a catch.
Offensively, what you do defensively, you have to.
Smoked left side and through. Leadoff knock for Tenney. 3 of those coming last week against Auburn. Another single to the left side. Tenney wants third. And Tenney has third. Tying run 90 feet away. Chopped. Tenney will score. Rodriguez beats the throw. And we are tied up at 4. That is a battle. That is why Jim Schlossnagle says Adrian Rodriguez is the most courageous player that he has ever coached. Well, this is a strikeout from Leon.
That's a good breaking ball right there.
To the right side, here comes Branch and makes the play on time. But Texas has done the job off the bat of Adrian Rodriguez. Check swing, it's down, it's dirty, and Tenney makes the throw. 2 down. The 1-2. Bubba with back-to-back strikeouts in game 3. 3-2. Huge strikeout for Jason Bowden. Full count. And that's out. That is an enormous 2-out walk to the number 9 hitter. Started his career at Texas A&M. Year number 2 at OU. And gets the pop. Johnson, tough play but makes it. That was a mile high. First time in series history that we've had back-to-back extra inning games. Contact was not made. Magic in the 9 spot. Becerra reaches down, makes a throw, and another efficient inning. Tenney flares it to left. Willits calls everybody off. The eye black. Oh my goodness. Sails over the head of Robbins. It's so tough. Now you have to stand in. This one. Willits ranging, showing it off again. Jackson Willits has dominated at his shortstop spot for what has been an outstanding OU bullpen. 3-2. And Rodriguez is on. 3-0. Non-competitive miss. And there's 2 on. So Texas via the walk. And they are 4 balls away from walking this one off. Borba has not reached tonight, trying to walk it off. Brendan Brock has to be a wall, as he has been all series long. Up the middle. Willits cannot get it! Borba walks it off! Back-to-back walk-offs for the Longhorns. Bust out the broom, rip off the shirt, have some fun.
Well, you work the count as a pitcher to get ahead. He comes back, tries to come back to that off-speed pitch one more time, and Borba tries to stay in the center of the diamond.
Got some collateral damage out in left field.
Somebody's going to have to be replacing some padding.
This dude is carrying it in celebration. Come on now. Hey, it's college ball. Come on.
He stayed back. You see it right there. There was a ball up and away. And Borba, they had semi-shift on as Willits is over to the left, just can't get there. I don't think he gets an out at second with Pack if he catches it. And Longhorns find a way to get it done again.
Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying the college baseball content, please consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the action. Thank you.